Morning, how's it going? We're back on the challenge back farm. This is Ebony Island playthrough test map it. Test map for Cavaleroy. Any chance I get, I've been on it. I've been fairly busy with it. Found a couple more problems. They've already been fixed. Voice on it. Yeah. We'll tell you about the stuff we've been doing recently. While we've been playing. The stuff that we've been up to on the farm. As I say, it's a little interesting. What we've been up to, making lots of money. I'm just having Bicky breakfast. While I do some bits and bobs. Let's get you on live screen. I'm going to delete my camera for a minute because, like I said, I'm still having Bicky breakfast. So, yeah. So we're going to go and do a logging contract because the logging contracts are really fucking good. It's been taking me about 3 trips to do them. And then I know there's a week contract to do, so we might go do that as well. Why? Because anything left over after I tip it out will be mine. At the moment, I've had to buy the wheat for the chickens. Hi, do you remember me? You were in the other day? Yeah. I tell you why I always remember you, because you're only a couple letters like you need changing to cheers buddy, thank you very much. Fucking I'm blinded now, what a cunt. To be Huawei, but yeah, the mobile phone brand. That's how I always remember that you've been in. I think I nearly called you Huawei as well, didn't I? But morning, guys. Morning. How are we doing? Am I muted? No. No, definitely not. And it's definitely coming through as well because I can see it on the OBS mixer. Have you muted the tab? Mind you. Yeah. Yeah. I think that'll do for now. If we need to stop some more bricky breakfast, then we need to stop some more bricky breakfast, but that'll do for now. Morning, guys. How we doing? I think we can do because it's dark this morning. We could probably put these on, and you'll probably be able to see them for once. If I can put fucking thing in out. There we go. There we go. There we go. Fun. Okay. Right, with this log trailer, do not try and pick too many logs up at once, otherwise it'll fall over. Big Jim, morning. Thank you for your 20 street. Much appreciated, sir. Let's just move my cup because I just whacked it a second ago. Boom. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow it is giveaway day, so don't miss that. 3 copies. Oh, Jesus. I'll lubricate that in a minute. 3 copies of Roadcraft plus a voucher for Steam. Whenever I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to say at the moment, I don't know. Because, you know, maybe Minute will choose to do a stream, maybe he won't. I won't have any clue whether he is or isn't until tomorrow. Until he goes live. All I can tell you is tomorrow will be a trucking day, shorter jobs. When I say shorter jobs, like 500-mile jobs, so they only take about 45 minutes to an hour. What I should do is get the AI out working as well. Benny, morning. Yeah, I didn't want that. Yeah. How we doing? We're doing good, mate. How you doing? Good, that's good. Good to know that everybody's good. I mean, it's like I said the other day, you know, when somebody comes in and says, oh yeah, I'm not terribly good, I'm unwell and shit, it's like, sorry to hear that, but, you know. It's difficult to know what to say to them. If they go, no, I'm not very good. So, if you're wondering what I'm using to do this, because it looks simple, I'm using a combination of Icon City buttons and the Farm Sim stick and Thrustmaster. The reason I'm using a combination of both and not just the stick is because if you have a Farm Sim stick, you'll know there's problems with the twist on it. It's a little ultra sensitive, so I've turned mine off. And yeah. I think that I'll have to do. There we go. Looking all the way. I don't want to press them, I just want to, there you go, that thing. I didn't want to press on the logs, I just wanted to fold up a little bit just to make it a little easier to do. Exit's right over there. What's there is the exit. Right, where am I taking these anyway? That might be a good idea to let, oh, over there, okay. So, we had a little problem with one of these not the delivery points, the pickup points. I'm hoping I get it again in a little while's time. It was up near the potato plant, and I immediately have reported it to Roy that, you know, where they put the pile of logs needed just a few trees being cleared away, and then it'd be all good. And he says he's done it, so we'll definitely see. At some point today, probably, if we get lucky and get that position of the pickup. We've been very lucky in terms of is this map out yet? No, it won't be out for like 3 months maybe, and that's at its earliest. Give it another 3 or 4 weeks with the testing team, and then if Cavalier Roy is happy with it where it's at, and then it'll go to Giants for their look through it, and that can take anything between 4 to 8 weeks to go through Giants, depending how busy they are. So yeah, it takes a while. Takes a little while. I'm just lucky that I get the opportunity to play this map before it even goes to Giants to see what's wrong. And like I said, I found a few bits and bobs and reported it to Roy, and he's been on it and fixed it, and yeah. And it's not been major stuff, nothing major. I mean, first thing I reported was one of the fields was sloping, and I had to do bows on it, and the bows went into the woods, which meant they were very hard to retrieve. So that had to be fixed, and he fixed it by just putting a hedge on the edge of the field. Done. Yeah, I mean, like I say, it's been nothing major. Another thing he fixed was while it was snowing, the snow wasn't on the hedges, and now he's fixed that. The seasonal changes to, say, trees and hedgerows. So he's fixed that already. Like I say, he's on it. He's on it like a carb on it. Really is. The field number, yeah. Field number was missing. He's fixed that already. Don't think it's going to like being this close. But it is what it is. Yeah, Roy's on it. I mean, Roy's trying to do the outlining stuff for another map as well while he's fixing stuff for this one. So, you know, it's an ongoing job. I say job, it's not quite a job. He loves doing it and loves bringing out content maps for us to play on. So yeah, he's not only fixing problems with this one, he's actually laying out the outlining of another map that he's porting forward from FS22 into 25, and trying to create stuff as well for the other maps. So he's already told me that Riverview will need a bit of an update at some point for the seasonal hedgerows and stuff when it snows. So he's doing that, and Mapo. So sometime in the future, those will get the seasonal update for the hedgerows and stuff. Now that he knows what he's doing with it. So if you're on them, be prepared for an update soon. Quiet morning. How you doing, bro? Quiet. If you're coming on this morning, the password's same as it is for racing, mate. If not, don't worry about it. Five minutes, yeah, no worries, dude. Not a problem. I'll go into a farming chat. Reading, you really nice, really like Riverview? Yeah. Like I say, Riverview's all done. He just wanted to add to what you see when you play on his map, which at the moment he says there's no like snow when it's on the hedgerows and stuff when it snows. And now he knows how to input that into his maps. He can do that. One more. Yeah, so if you see my last, I think was it my last stream? No, it was my last stream. You noticed about the snow. I've actually played this a couple of days on my own, which is why it's now April the 3rd. Not. I think it was February 2nd the last time you saw. So it's moved on a little bit. I've also been doing it because he's now added the wood transport into the map. I've been doing a heck of a lot of it, and it's good money. It really is. What drop, you twat? It really is good money. Bollocks. There we go. Right. Should better fit one more, but do I need to? Hold the line. Hold on. Do I have to? How many's left? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I took 9 on the last one, and there's 6 on this one. Let's take one more. Let's take one more. Don't usually play with snow, but try it out. Not only would it look like snow on Roy's maps, dude, it'll also feel like you're driving on snow. So if you drive like an idiot, you'll slide and crash. That's what aspects he's going to bring into bring into the map. This is what he's put into this one when it snowed. Really noticed it. That, you know, the roads were slightly icy. And yeah, if you're pulling stuff at full tilt, you could end up like sliding right past a field entrance, or yeah. You get the point. So at the moment, we've not got enough fields to get a second person in. Only 2 people other than me have got well, I say 2 people other than me, obviously there's more people that got the map other than me, but only 2 people that have been shown the rules and given the ultimatum. We'll allow you to have it this time, but you're having the map just to help me out. So only 2 people that I know that can come on to help me have got the map. That's what I probably should have said. And yeah, there's certain stipulations about people having the map, because obviously it's not out yet. Of course there is. I mean, we don't want just anybody to have the map, for instance. And like I say, anybody who is not a streamer has the map, you know, is probably helping another streamer out. That's shit. It's not just about playing the map and enjoying it. You got to look out for different things, like, you know, field 121. I found there was, I just reported that to Roy as well, there was like 10 trees on the side of the map, and it really did cause an issue with the contract. Same with another map while I was streaming, another field while I was streaming last week. You know, there was encroaching trees on the map, so they had to be taken out for good. You know, not just put lumberjack on them and get rid of them. They had to be totally gone, because otherwise the AI will see that they're there all the time. It just passed. Can't wait till I can get a truck. Can't wait till I can get a truck. Downside is I still got to keep the trailer for a little while. I've only just got the trailer. In fact, the trailer's like 2 months old, I think, in game. So I've got to keep the truck for the trailer for another 10 months. But I'd love a truck. Just the truck. The trailer don't matter. Yeah, the trailer wouldn't matter, just a truck would be nice. I mean, I've got 50 grand, but you don't want to wait, don't want to ever waste it. I've got the 5 grand to pay out first the next month, so until we hit the first of the month, it's just a case of just consolidating money for a little bit. Like I say, until we hit the first of the month. Oh shit, I didn't put the time up. Gotta put the time up on streaming. I'm allowed to put the time down to chat to you guys to say morning, but after that, I have to remember to, guys, if you're ever in this game with me, or when I'm playing it and you're watching, after I've done the hellos bits, if I've not put the time up to 5 times, remind me. like I say, guys, I know I make this look easy, but it's kind of the you know, just get used to your equipment that you use. So for me, it's the farm stick, the icon city buttons, excavation icon in chat if you want the code to get 10% off. They work on Stream Deck, Loop Deck, touchable devices. And yeah, the farm sim pack really is a good pack. It's not just icons. It is a there's a profile on there for 15 and 32 buttons. Icon, just icon, mate. Not icon city, just icon. There you go. Yeah, they've got profiles on there for 15 and 32 button stream decks, and literally with them, you put them on your stream deck and they're ready to go. What I did though is I created my own top page of the profile, just so that the most common buttons that I use were easy to find. You might want to do the same. I know other people have done the same. The Average Viking's done the same. Luke Loz has done the same. We've created our own top first page with the most commonly used buttons. And all you do is basically whatever button you think you're going to use quite regularly, just copy it and create a first page. That's it. Your profile. And to be honest, the guy in charge of Icon City, James, he doesn't mind that, because he knows that gamers want to have their stuff where you know, where you feel more comfortable. And if you feel more comfortable with it in a different place, he's all for that. And to be honest, the more he understands where people want to have their buttons so it's easy to use, if, you know, he figures out that there's, you know, if he sees that a lot of people have it in the same way, he'll just bring that out in the same way at some point. You know? And then you won't need to change that. Let's open this up. Dish. Go on, down you come. Down you come. It's a bit squiffy because it doesn't like compressing the logs once it's on there. And I sort of make it do it. On my way. Just remember the rules, quiet. Remember what we can and can't do. When you get in, I'll make sure you can do contracts and stuff. M4. You might have to download a lot of the others. It's quite, always deny? No. Except. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. You got a few minutes yet before you have your schmacko? Got a few minutes. He's joined the server, right? Let's get up here and then we'll give quiet permissions so you can do some stuff. Accept contracts in and stuff. Ooh, that one, isn't it? He's not quite in yet. Yeah, he's not quite in yet. Probably got to download the mods before he's fully in. And there you go. There's $5,000. First for VC, yeah, mate. In you come. There we go. Boosh. Right, okay. Well, I can't do nothing for him till he's in properly. We can accept that back. That's $5 and a bit grand. Stone picking. We ain't got any stone picking stuff. Spraying. Sewing. We've got some sewing stuff, but I don't really want to waste my money on them. unless they're good money and we can do them fairly easily. Ploughing, we've got some ploughing we can do if we want. Hoeing, there is a wheat contract that I want to do. I have noticed though, guys, I'm going to show you this in a minute, with a certain setting on. I'm going to say with a certain setting on. So one of the rules that I got to have on is the trailer overfill switch. Now, here's what I've realized. If the trailer has an extension piece, the trailer fill limit thing will not do that bit as well. So I've taken the you know, I bought that trailer a little while back, 14 grand. I've taken the extension off because there's no point having it on. Even though it goes from 18 to 31,000, because the 31,000 bit is an extension, doesn't work. So waste of time of having it on there. So I've taken it off. It'll take quite a little time to download all the mods. I mean, you should have all the DLCs, but... Alright, let's get set up to do that week contract. It's not that one. Not that one. Not that one. We can't do any of these anyway. We've not got the equipment for it. And I can only accept contracts that we've got equipment for. 2,000. That one. Build 203. Set the contract. Right. I'm going to put the trailer on, and we'll take this. We'll take the trailer up there, and we'll come back to the combine. We have to be careful how we go around the field because crop destruction. So we've got to be careful with the combine. So as you can see, guys, it's single stack now, the trailer, because when the extension's on, which gives it that depth again on top, it doesn't work. Oh, they're quiet. That's quiet. Right. Quiet. Fair management. Quiet. Be able to reset vehicles. Hire AI workers. Manage contracts. Manage construction. Cut trees. That'll do. Well, if you want to jump in the combine, mate, and follow me up, unless you want me to do the, unless you want me to do the combine and you take the tractor. Why can't I hear you? Why?
Ow. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Ah. Ah, now I can hear you. This way. Right, say something because you're a little quiet this morning.
Hi.
You're 100%. Let's stick you up to 130. There we go. There we go. Cheers, morning.
Not any better.
Yeah, I've turned you up as well, so on through Discord. Need the map up. So we're going to turn left in a minute, and then we're going to turn right just after field 218. Like I say, just be careful where you enter the field because crop destruction.
Yeah.
How am I? I'm good, mate. I'm good. How are you? So what I'll do when we get up there is I'll just try and pull out the way somewhere, so you give you a chance to disconnect and get the thing on, get the head on. I mean, guys, it's a lot of repetition to make money on this at the moment, but I have got fields of my own that we can do when they're ready. You know, I've got 3 fields now. I intend to buy another one fairly soon, and then replant it with some stuff that we need, like some more, I don't know whether some more wheat would be nice, or another grass field so we can feed the cattle and that. But we're gonna try and steal some of the wheat out of this contract to take back to the chickens and just give them a little top up, and then the more we can do that with wheat fields now, the more we won't have to buy from the shop. So at the moment we're buying about, I don't know, 4 or 5 pallets a month from the shop just to feed them, and yeah, they're not really paying it back at the moment, but they'll you know, there's some young chicks there, they'll grow. Right, so I need to find a field here and let you buy. Could have backed into there, I suppose. Okay, there's a big entrance, so what you could do is go into field 182 and put the head on there, and you should be able to just fit through the hedges to get into the field that we want to get into without destroying any crops. I'm just going to back into this one, out of the way. There you go, I'm in there. Switch engine off. So let's just have a look at the finances. We could buy that as 31,000. We could buy that as well. Well, not as well, but we could buy that. Remember, guys, one of the rules is we have to buy fields that are linked into the farm. So at the moment, I can buy 156, 154, 153, 150, 149 because it's on top of that. I'd like to buy 149 actually. How much is that? 75,000. We've not quite got enough of that yet. 148 we can buy because it's above where we are. But yeah, I might buy that. We still got like 17,000 left over. There you go. So that's another field that we own. So we're getting up there 4 fields already. So if we get to 6, we can put a stupid house down, and then we can get an extra player in. Because that's the rules. How far along is that field? So 148 can be harvested after we've done this. Okay, so if you turn right through the little laneway next to, I think it's 218. Oh, you've not quite got there yet. Oh, where are you? Oh, you went that way. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, turning left there now, and it's a straight shot up. It's not very easy, guys, turning that harvester in tight little laneways. Juicy Xbox. Morning, how you doing? Like, this is just a morning thing. I'm not quite, brain's not quite woken up yet. On cold days, when I wake up sometimes, it's just like I've got a cold, but I haven't. It's just the body waking up. I suppose a little, yeah, you know, I mean, there's a farmyard right in front of you if you need to turn around. But try and get your front wheels close to the left-hand hedge. What brain fuck are you? All good. It's still late night for me. US? Normally when somebody comes in and says it's still late night for me, it's normally like US, Canada. Yeah.
Oh, we may have a new driver next year.
Is this?
Under down under Aussie.
Nice. We've got a couple already. And speaking of US guys, it's Big V. How you doing, Big V? Hope you're well, brother. 2022 M5 CS. Morning, how you doing? Thank you for the purple. So let's start with a couple of shout outs, guys. One Quiet is in with me. Don't miss when he streams. He streams a lot of ETS at the moment. And he's laughs like Muttley, apparently. We mentioned Big Jim. He's also a streamer, plays a lot of ATS, normally single player. And he's an excellent guy. He's got the voice like a Silky Devil. He could literally go on a radio and do something like Late Night Love, and it'll be fine. DJ Finney's in the house. Yes, do we have in Jersey in the house? Lancashire's in the house. I don't know you yet, and I don't know you yet. So yeah, that's it for the shout outs so far. So I'm just watching Quiet come up the laneway at the minute because obviously there's two of us on, and I can't do nothing until we can't.
I'm on the radio.
Speedy Wheels, morning. Yeah, I can't do nothing else. I can't even put an AI in the field now because there's two of us on, and I don't have the fields for it. So I haven't got the fields to get and have another person in yet. Juicy Xbox, thanks for the follow. So he's coming up this way now. Down Under Simulations, thank you very much for your raid of 2. What were you up to? American truck. GG's, mate. So the entrance is just to your right and then left. And if you go into the field on that's right in front of you, and disconnect and get the header on, you should be able to just squeeze through the hedge. Because for some reason, because that contract isn't active, it won't damage the field. We just won't make the most of it. You was farming, our Twitch is being twitchy again. Either Twitch is being twitchy or Lumia's connection with Twitch is twitchy.
Was farming.
And otherwise, it's just Twitch. It's not just me that has that problem. The average Viking has the same problem where it tells him that people are playing different games. You might want to unfold the main combine, mate. Just saying.
Thank you.
I'll let you do your first headline, then I'll come in. Chris, morning. How you doing, dude?
You want
Yeah, swath it. Yeah, swath it. Swath it will nick the straw. Which reminds me, I do need to get a straw blower. Either a straw blower or a small forage wagon. Pick it up. What's the difference between that? How much is a straw blower? It's a cheap one. What am I looking for? Straw blower. Miss Chris, how you doing, lady?
Forge.
Where am I looking? You good? Good. And I saw Stuarty typing stuff the other day, and yeah. So he's still good. So cheap forage harvester, 30,000. So we can't afford that yet. Just need to find a straw blower now. sugar cane. Could be straw blowers. There we go. 36 or 32. So we can't afford them yet, but we can still make straw bales and collect them up until we've got enough money to do it. That's still good. I mean, out of our 2 grass fields, we did manage to make a shit ton of hay. Trucker Jim, morning. Thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. We have been so poorly and then had that news, but getting there. I'm putting a brave face on it. Yeah, with bad news, you don't really need to put a brave face on it. You know, you just need to, I don't know, maybe talk about it with your friends. As they say, a problem shared is a problem halved, and the more you talk about it, the easier it gets. I mean, it takes time as well, but you know what I mean. We're here when you need us, Chris. We really are.
Always.
Hey mate, thanks for sending the code. No worries, dude. You won fair and square, dude. And don't forget, more codes and stuff to give away on the 15th. So tomorrow. I can get in the field now. Because me going in won't affect going over here. And I know it's not a very big capacity on that, although he's still like quarter away, so we're fine at the minute. Thank you. I just keep breaking down every now and then. You know what? You will do, mate. You will do. You know? You will do for a little while. You know, it takes time is the healer. And you will break down every now and again, unexpectedly. Especially around, say, birthdays and Christmas and, you know, anything you normally spend with, you know, in the company of. When you're having a beer, if suddenly you start reminiscing, you know, you remember, and, you know, you might break down there just uncontrollably. It's a thing, mate, you know. It's just a thing now. Like I say, time's the healer, and the more you talk about the person, you know, what went on, you know, the better it will be. I suppose the thing is, Chris, remember the good times. You know, don't try to remember the bad times. Remember the good times. And like I say, the easier it is to talk about them, the better it'll be. Yeah, exactly, Bella. Yeah, there is no expiration date. I mean, thinking of another community member, Mimi, going for a very similar thing at the moment, and she's still not 100%. And it's been 3 months, I think, since we had our news.
Yeah.
And she's still not over it. And like I say, like I said to her, time's the healer. Time's the healer. And the more you can speak about it, the more the kind of easier it gets. Also, morning, Matt. Oh, cheers. Thank you very much. So you may notice a bit of a difference in my trailer, guys. I knocked the top half off it. Why? Because one of the rules is that we're not allowed the overfill limit on. And because it's an extension, it'll only fill up to the top of the first bay. So I thought, why have the fucking top bay on? It didn't cost me anything to get rid of it. So, you know, I just knocked down. Thanks, Chris. Guys, in the new year, apparently, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, Bella will be streaming. Maybe. So make sure you head over there, press the button, click the heart, and be ready for when she goes live. I've already offered my services for if she needs somebody to co-stream with her. She's a bit nervous, but she says she got it covered. So, you know, we'll see. Yeah, there's a bit of pressure for you. Straight away. He's got it covered. We'll fucking see about that. There's always something you forget. Even now, you know, I've been streaming for a good number of years now, and there's always something you forget. I'm just going to pull into place here, and hopefully this is the right side. I don't want to go on the what's there. No, wider, Matt. Wider. Oh, move it wider. That should be enough to empty out at the end of his row. Yeah, it's not a very big pipe on this one, so... So the way to get everything off... Yeah. The way to get everything off the field, guys, when you're playing normally without like any contracts on, you can get everything off the field, is A, you don't deliver straight away unless you have to. And B, if you do have to deliver, you sort of got to judge it, but you don't 100% it, so you can grab everything off the field. Wow. Oh, am I in the way? And also, guys, if you want the straw for the field, again, don't accept the contract in until you get everything off. So in fact, what we should do is just back into this field. It's like, why ain't that working? Because it's not Discord, it's Zoe. Another lucky buy this was. This one wasn't cheap though. This one was 102,000. Slightly more powerful, but less than just under. Well, I think it's just over 300 horsepower. This one. The other one's like 250 or something, whatever it is. But yeah, like I say, you can make a lot of money on this, even with the smaller contract. You just got to dig deep and, yeah, just keep going. Repetition. Some people go, well, that's boring. That's farming. That's farming. Repetition. That's farming. Oh shit, I've gone up the wrong alleyway, I think. Oh yeah, we're over there. So turn left through the farm and then right by 185. Guys, Chris is absolutely right. Exclamation VTC. We are on a push month right now. I still will be doing my 2,000 miles today at some point. After I do my stream. So yeah, if anybody wants to come for a drive a little bit later, like midday or so, I'll be going out for a drive. I'm not sure. I think the average Viking was on about going driving again today to get a few extra miles out there. So yeah, the average Viking stream at 11 o'clock, maybe trucking again. You were doing a few miles this afternoon, Chris? GG's, lady. My new Bella should be out on the road soon. Because oh, we can't collect the straw for that. Okay, so without the okay, that's something I didn't know. Without bonus contract on, we can't pick the straw up. Okay, waste of time doing swapping then. I didn't know that. Soon as my pedals are dealt with, I want to drive. Yeah, so waste of time swapping it. Quiet.
Okay.
Can't pick it up. Oh well, that's a pain in the ass. Was hoping to get a bit of straw out of that. You know what I mean? I'm guessing he's put your pedals down, and because they're a little bit strong, they move about a bit. So you need something to keep them still. Yeah, I use my old wheel stand base. So I used to have a wheel stand, but the reason I don't use that anymore, wow, is because I don't think I can get this out of there. Yeah. Oh shit! I'm gonna have to reset the fucking. What a twat! Right. Yeah, the reason I don't use the whole stand is because yeah, you're sort of automatically further away from your desk. And yeah, it just felt awkward being like, even though it was like only for like 4 inches, it was enough to be just a little bit off your desk. So, ooh, okay, we'll have to do something with that later. Resetting it deleted my wrap and my netting. We'll redo that when we can afford to. Right, we'll take this back and then go back and out quiet, do that one. Oh, I think you're virtually done, aren't you? Because you're at 80%. So when we deliver the wheat off of that one, guys, we're going to try not to put everything back into the contract. Want to keep some wheat. I never want to see a baler again. Just finished and wrapping 200 grass bales. Took 4 hours. Takes a bit of time, buddy, doesn't it? Takes a bit of time.
That 80% in the trailer.
As you can see, you know, it won't give us the straw off the thing, so yeah, that's so quite to not swath it. Waste time swathing it if we can't get anything out of it, you know what I mean? And like I say, it's because contract is it contract boost or the other one's not in, the one I had before, and yeah, I'm not allowed it in because we've got to conform with the rules, Roy's rules. If you're on PC, you can see what they are. It's there in the about section. Just scroll down, you can have a read yourself. Really big V? Jeez, man. I've got a little bit left. Oh. Thank you. Anyone does that, I'll have to go get another coffee. So we've got these two yeah, we've got these two vouchers now, and we've still got the Mercedes because we can't get rid of that until August. So we're using the Mercedes just as a front loader at the minute. If we need it to go out, we need it to go out. You know, if we manage to get enough fields for another person, I'm hoping to survive till like August, till I can redo stuff on the farm, and then just disconnect that and leave it, and then we'll go up and help up here. Right, it's leaving the field. Where are we going with this? We're going down near Mia. We're going down the rest, aren't we? So if I come out the field, turn right out to the road, it's just on the way back to the farm. So if you turn right out of that and you'll follow it to the main road. Anyway, got to go. Get ready to go home. Oh yeah, you're up at Party Central, aren't you? Up at Party Central. Okay, brother, headed out. Need to get ready for work. No problem, Big B. Thank you very much for coming in, dude. You got Miss Moon on board as well. Nice. Have fun. Catch you next time. Will do, Big V. If I don't catch you first. Yeah, we do. If you need an ear, Chris, you know, PMs are always open.
Always open.
No worries. Come in by. Quiet. Is it that time? Yeah, it is. You're quite right, dog. I hope the line caller. Not them ones. I got one. Here. Good girl. Good girl. Can we see the dog? Nah, she's gone off to eat her chew bone now. You don't like to be picked up. You don't mind laying on you, but she don't like being picked up. Gets a little bit nervous, so I don't push her towards what she don't want to do. Right, we're going to try and just offload this in such a way that we keep some of the wheat. Right, here we go. There we go. We've got to keep 1,072. 1,072. That may be a month's worth of food. So now you can ask, dude. You can ask. But like I say, I don't like to make her feel uncomfortable. If she don't want to do it, she don't want to do it. Like no, I mean, I'll try. Like I say, if she don't want to come up, she don't want to come up. I'll wait till she eats her bone first. Right, let's pour this into the chickadoos. That will save us some money. I mean, we don't need the bunker because there's a bunker right next door in the BGA, so we don't need the bunker. We can use the there goes making it a redeem. No, yes. I mean, what I was thinking about doing is she sometimes lays under my desk, and I was thinking about like. The trouble is with that is sometimes it's a bit dark under the desk, and Yeah, it would require a light as well, and that way you can see her under the desk. But when I stream in the afternoon, she's always laying in with the wife, so it's kind of a like a very kind of hit and miss camera. Boom. Right, there we go. What else have we got? While you're coming down, got some bailing. Can't do that yet because of the fucking thing. Well, bell wrapping, I suppose we could do. We could do bell wrapping. We can't do the bailing. Deadwood, I'm not doing that on this fucking map. Not a fucking chance in hell. It's a Cavalier map, and there's about 1 billion trees. No, there's not. There's 60,000 plus. Got some hoeing we can do. Ploughing, that's a good money. Some ploughing. And wood contracts back. So, yeah. One of us probably do the wood. Probably me. And you can just pick a contract to go do it. So, okay, love you, bye. I suppose if we wanted a couple of thousand, we could take those eggs up and be sold. Find someone to sell them and sell them. I normally don't worry about the price. I just, when I sell stuff, I just sell it. I don't give a shit how much we get for it. You know, I normally just try and weigh up how far you got to travel to. Because if you don't have to travel that far, it's only like a few pence per 1,000 liters, and 2 or 3 pallets ain't gonna make that much of a difference to profit margins. I'm gonna go grab the wood trailer, do that one, because that's another 5 grand. Because why the fuck not? Why wouldn't you get 5 grand for doing wood contract? Oh, this one's over there. Oh, this one's a new place. Okay. I say a new place. I've never been over to do this one. Yeah, I got a proper wrapper. Make sure I got a proper wrapper. Right, let's go get some more wood. I have a Logitech G29. How do I make it go back after? Oh, you mean you? Okay, if I stop the tractor, you mean if you watch my wheel, watch the white bit on the wheel. You mean if you turn full like that? How do you, and you let go like this? How do you do that? On the Logitech, it used to be a button called return spring. Either turn it on or turn it up. I think it's a slider now. You might just have to turn it up to how much you want. It might be called return spring or centering spring. I don't know what the software calls it anymore. It used to be a button. Yeah, it used to be a button. When I had a Logitech, it used to be a button. You used to just have to check it to have your return spring on. And if sometimes the force feedback or return spring sort of disappeared, you sort of went back in your Logitech software, turned it on, turn it off, turn it on, turn it off, turn it on, turn it off until it fucking reacted again. Which is why a few of us, me, the average Viking, and a few other people got pissed off with the Logitech software. It's because we had to do that a lot. Especially if you're coming out of the game to do stuff on other screens. It hated it. Absolutely hated it when you came out of the screen, came out of your gaming screen to do stuff on other screens. And literally you lost your kind of force feedback centering spring all the time because of it. Which is why I moved from Logitech to Thrustmaster. and I got a T300. Didn't look back. Got the T300 and didn't look back. Quarter motor, belt driven instead of cogs. Is it that much better than a G29? Fucking hell yeah it is. And then, like I say, after Christmas last year, I had an opportunity of getting the Moser equipment swapped over, and again, very happy with the purchase. Didn't look back. It's just that step up. Gonna look at Moser or different wheel for trucking. Well, don't forget, guys, if you're going directly to Moser, don't forget to use my link. It just helps me out. I get a little bit of commission off it from your purchase. I don't get terrible amount. Hopefully one day they'll see me as a worthy partner to do a review, and you know, maybe they'll give us some kit to do it with. The one thing I can guarantee you is if they do choose me to do a review, I will not bullshit the review. I do not sugarcoat things, as you guys know, and you'll have an honest review. Right, we need to find where these logs are now. They could be any fucking where. Not there. This is a new place for me as well, so where the fuck are they? They're over there. Okay. How the fuck do you get there? How do you get into that field, to be fair? However you get into that field is how you get in there. One thing I don't understand about this house is, can you get anything down that alleyway to use the front of the house? I mean, I'm not wasting fuel in my tractor to find out. But it's like I said to Roy, he's got these big houses all over the place, and maybe some variation in more houses, big houses might be better. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now, if the log location is okay, then there's nothing to report. If the log location is foobar, then there's something to report. Where the fuck is it? Behind me somewhere? Oh, there they are. Oh, that's not so bad. Okay. Yeah, that's not so bad. That's alright. I mean, there's a tree right next door to them, but yeah, at the moment, nothing to report. No, at the moment, nothing to report. I mean, the one beside the potato thing, the reason with that is it had trees all the way around it and literally swallowed the drop-off, the pickup location completely up. And was very difficult to grab the logs. I mean, I managed to do it, but it was very difficult because you had to dodge trees and, you know. There was even a tree right in the middle of the log pile, which made it even worse. Misheard lyric with this song, guys. Do you know I used to think it used to say hung like a bird? I was thinking, fucking hell, he's got a small one. He's hung like a bird. Jesus. I know, I'm an idiot. Morning, Grinny. How you doing, brother? And Grinny, thank you very much for what you did, dude. The wife is very fucking happy right now. She's just been under the weather and can't get fit behind her pedals at the minute. But she will soon, and she'll enjoy what you did. Come on, baby, you can do it. There we go. I just have to teach her the controls to get into TMP now. I've already chucked TMP on it. I've already chucked Pro Mods on it, on her PC. I just need to show her how to do it. I mean, to a lot of us that use TMP all the time, we take how easy it is to get on there for granted. Whereas for new people, it's kind of, what do I do? You know, I don't want to break it. I don't want to cause havoc. Anybody new going on TMP, once you get on there, just remember this. Don't hit anybody. Literally, the best advice I can give any of you is don't hit anybody, because anybody on TMP is a real person. You're not dealing with AIs anymore. So yeah, don't hit anybody. Anybody you hit, if they're not in, say, your gaming community, there's a possibility if you hit them, they're going to report you. And then once you start getting bans, they can mount up to bigger bans all the time. So, I know there's a few new people in, Bella. But don't panic, don't panic. The first time you probably go out trucking, it'll be with Mr. Fox or with us or whatever. And what we try and do is we try and stick you in the middle of the convoy until you kind of get used to being on it, and you know you can control the truck really good, so that you're not crashing into anybody. So you'll be well protected when you come out convoying. Absolutely love the Thrustmaster farm stick. Even with all its problems, it's still a fantastic addition if you're playing this game. Farm sim stick, Icon City buttons. You can't get a better combination. And like I say, guys, if you are interested in the Icon City buttons, exclamation icon in chat, use my code, which is MAD. Get yourselves 10% off with all purchases. They work with Stream Deck, Loop Deck, or touch portal devices. Anything about that? Right, that's that load done. Right, let's go deliver. Not far to deliver these. I right across the road almost. Now that I know where I'm going, in and out of the farm bit, this is one of the farms which I was going to buy from scratch. The downside is it would have cost me, what was it, 260,000? That was a bit dear for a starter farm when I've only got 500k in my pocket. So I decided to go for where I am, and that was only like 160k, so I actually saved some money. It's a bit tight, the place where I am, but in August, when I can get rid of some bits of gear, it will become less clogged. I can alter it a little bit then. First thing I'm going to get rid of is the fertilizer silo, the liquid fertilizer silo, and the seed silo. Reason being is I want to do bags and pallets of stuff. So I might just get another pallet shed or bow shed, and we'll put the pallets in there and put the bows in the other one. Okay, it's this side here that we're going into. Guys, if you have trouble reversing, there's two ways you can do it, and I'm going to show you the two ways. Either, if you have a Votra, if you have one of these Votras, what you can do is just press Shift B, and it does this. The old Mercedes does it as well, and you just drive it as normal. So, you know, your accelerator is forward, and then you can watch the trailer at the same time. Or, here's the other way. And I hope this thing will do it now I'm about to show you. With a lot of 3-point tractors that have a front grab on it, what you can do is disconnect, swing around, and it's just the same as what I've just done in the other view. So, I mean, this one doesn't do it, but what you can do is, if your tractor do it, is grab it from the front and just drive in, same as you normally would. I have a feeling the Votra doesn't do it because of the you're able to move your seat. A lot of the other tractors you'll be able to grab it by the front as well and just push it in instead of reversing in. And so you can watch what the trailer's doing before you actually do anything with it. It makes it a ton easier for people who have trouble reversing. My golden tip for the day for farming is with a lot of tractors, like I say, if you had trouble reversing your trailers in, you'll be able to swap, hitch it onto the front and push it in. Works the same for dolly trailers and everything. And just remember with dolly trailers, guys, small movements, slow movements. Sorry. And if you think your dolly trailer's out of position, just reverse a little bit and then go back in. Don't forget your coffee. Yeah, I need to refresh at some point. It's a little early. We'll try and wait 15 minutes and then we'll have a coffee right at the end then. Ah, shit, that's the wrong way. What I will do while I'm here with the tractors, let's see if we can fit down here. We can, just about. So we can fit to the front of the house. I just would have preferred that it be a few different houses in the map. I mean, that doesn't mean that you couldn't use this farm and put a different house down to give yourself a little bit more room on the farmyard. I mean, I would. I mean, I literally would, because even though the houses look great, you want to maximize your space. You want to make the most out of the spaces that you have. And being as this map has small fields and smaller areas, you've not got a lot of room to play with. The Quark's already finished that contract already. Okay. I don't need to max out on space, guys. As long as I can take like eight at a time, absolutely fine. Because I think Roy said every log drop is 21 logs. Could you put the Icon Giants logo on the other side, possibly? Why, you can't see? Do you want to see the money situation, do you? Because that's the only thing it really covers is the money. And I don't think you guys really need to see that. I can just tell you about it. Do your money in contracts. Oh, the level of it. I suppose I could do, but then it will cover the thingamajiggy. So sponsors. Oh. There we go. We just have to see if it's in the way for... I need to move the lights as well now. Need to move the lights now as well. Because the lights are now over the top of it. And so I just swap sides with them. Not a biggie, I'll just swap sides with them. So yeah, so Christmas lights, them. Just move over that way. Christmas lights, them. Go over that side. And then we'll just go over that side. Who did that? Uber Smurf, mate, morning, how you doing? Thank you very much for your bitties, much appreciated, my dude. There we go, that's sorts that out. Thank you very much, my dude, much appreciated. Don't forget, guys, what you do give me via bits and everything else goes back into the stream, whether it be for giveaways, upgrades, DLCs, how is Microsmurf this morning? It's like, you know what I'm talking about. And he's thinking, he's thinking. I'm probably cruising for a bruising here. Calling her Microsmurf, but she's shorter than he is. Good, thank you. Trying to get your bike. Oh yeah, you had a screw in your tire, didn't you? I suppose the main question is, mate, is the screw. Do you think it was intentional or accidental? You just ran over something that you shouldn't have ran over. You know what I mean? She's fine. Good. Glad to hear. We like it when everybody's okay. You know what I mean? You have these fucking funny bastards out there who like doing shit like that, you know what I mean? And I'm hoping it's not accidental, that's okay.
Oh, mate, builders.
And with a bike as well, guys, it's not like a car tire. You don't want to really repair them with something like that, because obviously you've not got three other wheels to fall back on, have you? So it's a new wheel. If there's something like that happens, it's just a new tire. You're not really repairing that because it's a bike.
They're not cheap either.
No, they're not cheap. And then for the first little bit, you've got to be very careful on your bike, especially this weather. I have ridden a bike. I've not had a license to ride a bike in ages, but well, I say I've not had a license to ride a bike in ages. I do have my granddad rights, so I can ride a 49cc without a test. One company quoted you 130 and 67 for the tire. 130 to fit it. Really? Fucking hell, man. Don't people like Quick Fit or a tire company have
No.
I mean, some do. Some carry bike tires.
Quick Fit though.
What's that other one? That's a tire company that's down near me.
National Tires.
No, it's a fairly new company. They rose up about 8-9 months ago. Now they only do cars. I used to buy cars and fit them yourself. Well, it's good if you can do it yourself, mate, but I'm suspecting Daz can. Not saying that Daz is not able to do it, but, you know, he probably doesn't want to fuck it up because, you know, at the end of the day, he's got to ride the bike, and it's not just his life that he's got, that the other end of it, it's everybody else's around him as well while he's riding. Pro Tire. Pro Tires do bikes. Yeah, they popped up down here about a year or so ago. And yeah, I know they do bikes because when I was last in there, when I was last working, no, it must be longer than that. Yeah, I went in there for tires and somebody went in with their bike. And of course, when you buy the tire, it's all in, isn't it? They buy it, they balance it. If they do the balancing, it's all in. I don't have the tools or the trust in myself to do it. That's what I thought, mate. Was it raining? I reckon it's too. Bought the bike from the place I bought the bike from. Cans come sort it out tomorrow. But they no, okay, yeah. Well, if they're going to sort it, they're going to, you know, that's just fucking brilliant, isn't it? Are you having to pay them? Because obviously, if it's an accidental puncture, obviously that'll be on you. So I imagine you do have to pay for it. Yeah, we'll have to pay them, and don't know how much it's going to cost me till they ring. Well, hopefully they ring you before they're fucking on the way, like, you know, give you a chance to say yes or no. Because that would be a company, but I hate when garages do that. You know? Oh yeah, we won't tell you how much it is, and then it fucking costs a bomb. Fuck off. Tell me how much the repair is before you do anything. If you do anything before I say yes, you're paying for it. What I told one garage. Don't fucking start the repairs until I okay it. You okay it beforehand, you're paying for it. I'm not. They soon stop doing shit, I tell you that, when you tell them that. Only one guy I trusted to do that to, and that was the guy who used to do my little garage I used to do my MOTs. And he used to take it to another garage for the actual MOT, but literally he would like repair all the big bits and you'd have to pay him for it, but like some of the little bits you wouldn't have to pay him a damn thing. Why isn't the exclamation whack working? That should work. Someone tried to screw in. Someone tried to put a screw in my power chair wheel to try and. There we go. It's just Yeah, that's a bit of a shit fucking maneuver. Putting a fucking screw in a power chair. That is a cunt maneuver. Absolute cunt maneuver. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's because it was a reply. Shouldn't have mattered. Shouldn't have mattered. A command's a command.
Gaz has got a problem with the tyre. I've got a problem with the engine management.
Engine management. Yeah. Engine management's a bit weird when engine management comes on, because that could be just fucking a sensor for some shit.
Yeah.
Gone wrong. You know, I know vehicles that have had engine management lights on for fucking years and there was never a problem. well, I say never a problem. There probably was a problem, but it was so underlining that it didn't affect performance or day-to-day running or whatever. And sometimes the garage can't figure out what the fuck's wrong in it anyways. Who's also in VC with me? Quiet. Quiet. I had to get permission from Roy to give him the map. And Roy basically, I'll tell you the truth. Roy said, "Do you trust him?" And I went, "Yep." Roy said, "Yep, go ahead then. As long as he said, okay, with what you do, what you're doing, it's all good." And I'd give Quiet the rules, and you know, he's agreed to adhere to them. So you know, sorted. They're very quiet. That's because he barely says anything. He was quiet this morning. I had to turn him up, but he's since done something to his mic, and he's all right now. And I had to turn him back down again. Guys, DJ Pat's currently live, so we'll turn the bot on. So we should have DJ Pat for an hour. We should have Mark for 2 hours. Then Cool Kid with the Big Top 30. And after that, it really doesn't matter because I won't be streaming. To be honest, when the Big Top 30 comes, the tab will be on and I'll be off. So, hey. But we should have DJs on from now onwards for the rest of the stream. Awesome 80s first, so 80s only. And then Mark will be on to do first hour be normally 90s, and then the second hour 2000s. So it'll be like I say, this is 80s, and then when Mark's on, it'll be 1990 to 1999, and then the year 2000 to 2009. Right, let's accept that back in, and then we'll return to the farm. Can't do much now because it's raining. I mean, we can do some contracts, of course. We can do cultivating, fertilizing if we have fertilizer, but we don't. We can't harvest. Even if we could harvest, we can't harvest because it's raining. It affects the yield. And there's one there for soybeans that we could have done. Plowing, we can do some plowing for good money, nearly $2,000 a one. Sowing, we could do that. We have got a seeder, so that could be done. You just got with stuff like seeds and fertilizing, guys. Here's my plan if you're short of money, or here's my thoughts on it, because we're short of money. Anything you have to pay for in terms of seeds, lime, fertilizer, just be careful. Because if you're using more fertilizer, more lime, more seeds than what you think, you're not making the money back for the contract, because you're using a product you then have to pay to get back. So you have to take that into consideration. It's not just a case of, you know, I'll just do this contract and it'll be all good and we'll get 1,000 back. Yeah, but what if you have to pay 2,000 in seeds to get 1,000? It's not really advisable, is it? And also, guys, because there's 2 of us on, it means in 3¼ hours in game, where it's tools down for the day. So but sometime between 6 and 7, tools down. One of us, or I'll run back to the farm and fast forward the day again, and at 7 o'clock we start again. But the doom doom doom, everything I love to do, no matter where or where or who. Not really checked on the cows today, but I think they're okay. One thing I do plan to do is use, well, I'm going to use the manure for fertilizer in the productions. So the manure will go straight into the what we call the 3-tip production, and the slurry, when I can afford the slurry spreader, will be for fertilizing fields. What are the rules in this? How does it work? So are you on PC, Juicy Box? You on PC? It's easier if you are. If you are, throw the screen down and you'll see like about, game and all that lot. No, okay. So in my about section is a section called Roy's Rules, and that has all the rules in it to what I'm adhering to. So basically, the start of your game, he sets you an amount that's in your pocket, amount that you already owe the bank. So the amount was for this playthrough, 500,000 in pocket, 1 million owed to the bank. First thing I had to do is buy a farmyard, not the field, just the farmyard, out of the money and all the equipment I'm going to need to start off with, which doesn't give you a lot of money to play with. So you really got to make smart decisions on what you're doing. So we managed to do that. And then it's just a case of some settings have to be changed so that it's sort of like a kind of strict playthrough, and in that case makes the game more difficult. Let's just park out the way where I can get through with the hoe. Ho, ho, ho. And we'll go do that ploughing at 39. I would tell you about the rules, dude, but until we're tools down, I can't. So if you give us a minute, so it hits like 6:30, 7 o'clock, we're then tools down, and I can tell you about the rules, and I'll get them up and stuff, and you can have I'll read them out to you. I mean, there is some changes that I've done to the rules to make it more fun for me. It's still hard, but it's just to make it more fun for me. I see. I tried to make everything as realistic as possible when I play kind of hard on console. I mean, if that's the way you like playing, fair play. When I play farming, I want to slightly chill out and have some fun with it. And, you know, I want you guys to have fun with what I'm doing. That's why the Stream Loots cards are still in to do that with. And I know the Stream Loots cards could really mess me up when we're doing some harvesting, because if we go wrong in the fields, boom, crop destruction. So that's always a thing. But yeah, we've got certain rules we've got to adhere to. So when you see the contracts, one of the rules is we can't borrow the equipment from the contract to do the contract with. If I don't have the equipment, we can't do it. Which is why it's just kind of a race every single day to get as much done as possible. I mean, we've got that... Oh, that's a point. We've got that grass field to do as well on our own farm. So I think I'll do that first thing in the morning when we slip the day, because this will take me the rest of the day to do. I get past this car before any more traffic? No. Right, where's the entrance to this field? Okay, right here. Okay, cool. There we go. Morning, Mr. Nuts. How we doing? Yeah, that'll be a shitballs moment. Quite right. Not uncommon though, is it, for you to roll over? I've actually got quite used to using a normal plough. I'm good, mate. Yeah, no, I'm not bad. Not freaking bad. I mean, it's nearly break time as well, guys, for me to go make a coffee. Fuck are you? Fuck are you too? In fact, let's just switch this dude to automatic for a minute, and I'll go make a coffee. Just so you can still watch him go. Right, I'm going to go make coffee, guys. I'll be right back. Morning, boss man. How we doing? Right, let's get this guy off of that and go back on the manual. Manuel. So we're doing quite well. We've got quiet on with us this morning, guys. Helping out with a few contracts. It's raining, so we can't do a lot. We're enjoying using an all plow. It's a little different skill than just using the what people call the cheaty plow. And I keep saying this, guys, it's only really the cheaty plow if you're using it in the cheaty way. If you use it in the normal way, it's not a cheaty thing. Cheaty way? Question mark. So, cheaty plow. It's a mod. It's a straight across the back of the tractor or straight across the front of the tractor. But if you have the spines facing the other way, you can plow faster than normal. So the normal way is the curvature of the spines like that. If you have it like that at the back of your tractor facing the tractor, that's the normal way. And you will go the normal speed. If you have them facing backwards, you'll go twice as fast. AKA cheaty plow. Like I say, if you use it in the proper way, it's not cheaty. If you use it in the cheaty fashion, it's the cheaty plow. Let me turn this off now. It's bright enough, doesn't it? Still got that dot here where it goes really dark. I don't know why. I made a real hash of that. I could have turned around in fucking one go, couldn't I? We've only got one plow as well. But there's so many bits of kit that we need. I don't want to really waste money buying 2 bits of the same kit if we don't really need it. Have you run out of stuff to do quite now, have you? So we're racing against time. We got 2 hours in game, 2 and a bit hours in game, and then it's tools down. So at a certain time of the day, in accordance with the rules, because we're a multiplayer, it's earlier in the day. We have to tools down, so stop working. We can still move around the map as long as it's not work related. And some of you will go, well, moving around the map's work related. Well, yes and no. I mean, I wouldn't call fueling your tractor work related or cleaning it work related. Necessarily. Or moving back to the farm, you know, say if you finish the field, it's just gone the time for tools down, and you got to travel back to the farm. Wouldn't necessarily call that work related. That's going home. I mean, some of you might call it still work related. I call it going home. or fueling. There we go, accept the contracts in, so more contracts going up in a second. 30 grand back in the bank. Boosh, that's what we'd like to see. We haven't checked out what's in the discount store as well. We've had some luck in the discount store as of late. I said this to Roy the other day and he said he don't think it's possible. He doesn't think it's doing it. But, you know, I mentioned the other day that if I'm begging for a bit of equipment and I say it like in 2 or 3 streams, at some point the game will come up with it in the discount store, and I've done it on more than one occasion on more than one game save that it seems to have done it. You know, I mentioned a bit of kit like 2 or 3 or 4 times, and then all of a sudden it's in the discount store. I don't know whether the game listens. I really don't. Spy-wearing game. But yeah, I'm really enjoying using the normal plow. Really enjoying it now that I've gotten used to it. It took me a little while to get used to how to use how to use a plow properly in game. And I know as soon as you go onto the headlands, you got to face the outer part of it towards the outer part of the field. Like I say, we're just fighting against time at the moment. We've got 1 day left in the month. These lines are about to get a lot shorter too. But if you're just joining me, guys, morning, how are we doing? This is the continued testing and challenge mode on Ebony Island. I am really fucking enjoying it. Been communicating with Roy like once or twice a week if I found any problems. And within that, I'm getting Roy's right on it, and I'm getting updates for the map within a few hours after I've reported a problem. So I'm on it, Roy's on it, you know. And like I said before, Roy's not only doing like the repairs to this map and trying to get it out, he's also, you know, trying to port over Glen Leeson, but that's ages away yet. He was talking the other day in stream about combined counties. Maybe that may be becoming a possibility again now. I thought it was placements of the map that stopped that, but apparently he's figured out a way which possibly might be viable to actually pull that across. So maybe that'll be a thing. But yeah, in the coming months we shall see. We shall definitely see. There's lots of nice stuff coming from Cavalier Roy, as far as maps are concerned. Hopefully, if all goes well with the continued testing, this will win the Giants like early part of January, and then hopefully you guys will get it maybe fingers crossed March time. And that's at the earliest. Like I say, testing's been going really well. Anything that has been found to be wrong has not took Roy that much to put right. Ah, shit. No. Oh. There we go. Nearly switched the thing around instead of putting the blade down. After we do this field, we'll have a quick look in the discount store before we switch the days, because you never know, it might change. The stuff that's in there might change. and if there's something in there that we can buy, which to be honest I did miss a couple of days ago. There was a cedar and something else in there I should have bought, and then I actually bought a cedar. It cost me like 15 grand more than it would have done on that particular day. Yeah, I missed that, and it was actually a better cedar too. Right, that's that. Right, so let's go back to the gate, and we'll start the headlands from the gate. Five headlands. The plow position's already correct. So let's do this. So just round and round and round, plow in the same position. I don't need to change it now. Yeah, and hopefully we'll get this field done before we run out of time for the day. And fresh coffee. Cheers, guys. Oh, second coffee of the day. That tastes so good. Since Tab's in, are you trucking again, or are you chilling today? I mean, not that you can't chill while you're trucking, but I know you were on about trucking yesterday. That's why I mentioned it. Yes, we'll be trucking. I'm guessing 11 o'clock at Frankfurt, or you're going to continue from where you finished yesterday? I'm only saying so I can let people know, and maybe they can be there for start. I don't fucking know. He hasn't had his coffee yet, guys. Full allocation of coffee. Or maybe he's hungover because it was party time, wasn't it? And fuck off. It's too early for this shit. Back and leave me alone. Are you a little touchy this morning? He's like, fuck off, I don't want to ride the pony no more. I think Tav said this before, guys. He doesn't like morning people. People like me who wake up and go, hello, morning, how's it going? Yeah. I'm touchy every morning, yet you insist on trying to talk to me. Well, you know, you need to put an indication in chat, mate, and go, not yet, not yet, no, not enough coffee. Like a Mimi, you know, Mimi, you like, you know, fresh in the one, you go, Mimi, how you feeling this morning? She's like, meh, give me an hour. Okay, fine, fuck off. Okay, love you. Wow. Wow. Don't forget, guys, so we'll be trucking tomorrow. It'll be smaller jobs, like 500-600 mile jobs. And in the near the end of the stream, we're going to do the monthly giveaway. We do have 3 more keys to give away for Roadcraft. So if you missed your opportunity yesterday for a key, don't panic. We'll be trying to give the keys away again tomorrow, as well as my add-on bit of a voucher for Steam. So yeah, don't miss that in tomorrow's stream. Not sure when I'll be streaming tomorrow. If minutes still shattered, then we'll be doing the early one If not, we'll be starting about 1:30. Doing some trucking. I know my truck's in Oslo at the moment. I did another little job last night while I was watching Popeye's Revenge. What a weird fucking film that is. It's a very low budget horror film with Popeye as the bad guy. It's weird. It's almost like, I tell you what, it's almost like a scary movie with a lower budget. Because there's kind of comedic bits, there's your horror gory bits, and yeah, it's a fucking weird film. Sounds like it. There goes another contract. We should just about get this field done before we have the tools down. Judging by how the time's going. But I don't know whether it's going to be worth you take another contract yet. Although the timings of it will still be there. So you could probably take it, get to the field, and then it'll probably be tools down. And then hopefully it'll be there for the start. You're addicted to love. Also, guys, top of your chats in the pin post, there's a link there for 30% off if you spend more than €4 on Stream Leaks cards. Stream Leaks cards, if you've never seen what they do before, it's just little cards with orders for me to do. You play one card at a time, and like, say for farming, a little like funny bit is that I have to full lock left for 10 seconds, full lock right for 10 seconds. You can pick what the next contract is. As long as I've got the contracted stuff to do it with, I walk you through which ones they are. Just before you play the contract card though, guys, ask to see the contracts, and I'll go through them with you and let you know which ones we can do at the moment and which ones we can't, because we can't do them all. We cannot do them all. And it creates a little bit of interaction between me and you, if you do take part in playing them. And also the purchasing, once a week after Tuesday, allows me to start giveaways for Stream Leaks cards. So say, thank you. So say, if somebody bought one today, I can do giveaways up until Monday, and then Tuesday it resets. And then if somebody buys one on a Tuesday, then it can do giveaways the whole week. It only takes one pack and purchase to start the giveaways. Just the one. Just the one, Mrs. Wembley, just the one. Right, last headland. Hello, just passing through. What guidance system or GPS are you using? The in-game one. And thank you for your first time chat, Kennard. Just the in-game one. So if you're on PC, what you'll do is press and hold H, and it's all in there. Whether you use the AI driver or yourself, it's all in there. And once you've got it set to how you want, you'll just tap H to lock each line in. So you can see it's orange at the moment. I'll just line up. I'll tap H or my Icon City button, and it's locked in, and away I go. I don't have to steer. All I have to do is operate the throttle or put cruise control on. You haven't played since 19? Yeah, GPS is now in-game for 25. One of the good things that they did extra. I mean, you can still get other GPSs like VCA. What's that other one that's in fucking A grade still?
Dashboard Live.
No, the GPS thing.
God, I don't know.
There's VCA. Well, I know one of them's not ready yet. It's still an A grade mod because they're still working on it. But they posted it out anyway as an A grade mod. I know it's vehicle control add-on. There was another one as well. Right, I've done this. Yeah, I took full advantage of the Steam sale. Nice, mate. GG's. So I'm going to go over and probably there's another ploughing one down here, and it wasn't there. There's another wood contract as well. They're worth doing. But while I got the plough, 73. If I go down the right-hand side, turn by 79. I won't be able to complete this one, guys, but I will be able to just set the job up. I'll be able to set the job up, and then we'll go back to farm and we'll reset to the following day. While we're there, we'll have a quick run around, see if the chickens and cows are all right for stuff. Cows might need some straw soon, but I'm hoping within the next couple of months our wheat field will be ready, because we can't nick straw off the fields for contracts. We'd learnt that a minute ago. We tried it, and the game went, nope, you're not having it, fuck off. Also, before we skip the day forward, we'll also have a chat about the rules, because somebody wanted to see what rules I'm adhering to. Is it down there? Yeah, it is. It's down there. This field on my left.
Food's 51,797 litres. Straw is 28,000.
So like I say, we won't have time to actually start this one before we skip the day forward. So what we can do before we do that is I'll just turn the engine off and we can have a look at the rules. So if you give me 2 seconds to get the rules up, I'll talk you through the rules because somebody wanted to see what they were. I've changed a couple, but I changed them before I started this particular playthrough. So here they are. Here's all the rules that I'm adhering to. So let's walk you through them. So if you start from scratch, there's a couple of rules where this one start from scratch. The other one is you have a farm to begin with and you get less money to start with. So yeah, start from scratch. So you have nothing. Like I say, 500,000 in your pocket, $1 million loan. So you owe the bank $1 million. One rule that isn't in here, which I think I should just add on. So 17, you must pay at least 5,000 back on your loan per month. That is actually a rule that's not just made up. Roy forgot to put it in. So where were we? So $1 million loan. I've put it on medium economy because I normally play easy and it just makes it slightly harder for me. Probably the next time we do this, we'll do the full rules of playing on hard. Again, start from scratch. 1D, no starter farm. Well, of course, if you're starting from scratch, you wouldn't have a starter farm. This is stuff to do in your game settings. The next bit. So game settings, your speed of day must be on 5 times. Days per month must be 4. And it says I can't change it. Although voice kind of allowed me to the start of stream to turn it down so I can go, "Hi guys, how we doing?" Blah, 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 and then I got to turn it right up again to what it should be. So he's allowed me to do that. Periodic ploughing, crop destruction, liming, weeding, field stones must remain on. Damage from disasters must remain on at all times. Trailer field limits. I tried to explain this earlier. So trailer field limits. I've realised today that means if you have a trailer with an extension piece on the top, it will not use the extension piece. So the extension pieces are a waste of time if you use that. Yeah, I've took mine off. The trailer I bought for 14 grand with the extra bit for 30,000, it will not use the extension. So waste of time having it. AI workers options all remain off, and they are. So the challenge rules. So these are the rules that you've got to adhere to throughout the playing. And Quiet's said yes, he'll accept the rules as well and play to what they are. So let's go through them. You must purchase a farmyard with your starting of 500,000 on your first day, which I've done. All buildings and storage facilities on said yards cannot be sold or deleted for a year, which the year to me was in August. So in August, I can get rid of everything I don't want off that farm. There's like 4 bits of stuff that I want to get rid of and 1 bit that I want to add. You're not permitted to pick up any collectibles. Just because they are shiny doesn't mean that they are yours. I did find one the other day. They look very different to normal. But yeah, we weren't allowed to pick it up. No field flipping. If you don't understand what that means, it means you cannot buy a field, get the harvest off it to get the money, and sell it again. You're not allowed to do that. All map mods are allowed. So anything that you have to have with this map is allowed. So I think it's the larger animal capacities and the farm productions are standard on this map. Got to have them. However, all other mods must state giant software. So in your mod hub folder, there's a little section there that says official mods. They're the ones that you're allowed, and DLCs. So you're allowed DLCs and those mods in the official folder. Leased and purchased equipment. Leased and purchased equipment must remain on your books for 1 year. And you cannot cancel or sell any equipment purchased for a year. So anything I've bought, tractor-wise, plow-wise, anything like that I want to upgrade, I cannot do for a year. I have to stick with that equipment for a whole year. That's a little bit difficult at the moment because we ain't got any money to do it with anyway. You can start off with 1 hired helper or 1 additional helper for every 6 fields you own, which means on the 7th field I buy, I can have a second player come in and help me. Now, 2 people have this map. Quiet, who's in with me at the moment, and Kev. But at the moment, I've got less than 6 fields, so I can only have 1 person help me or an AI player. I can't have both. And when I do get that extra person in, I must buy an Art Deco house. It costs like £500 to get an Art Deco house. So not a lot. At midnight, regardless of what you're doing, it's tools down. You must sleep till 7 a.m. In MP, from 6 p.m. If all agree, you may sleep until the next day. So we all got to agree that it's 6 p.m. 6 p.m. at the earliest, because, different things and lag and stuff. What I've said to Quiet is we'll do like 6 till kind of 7, but 6 is preferable, But obviously, because of lag and maybe stuff, you've got to give it a little bit of leeway. So kind of 7's the absolute cutoff. You're not allowed to use dev console controls. I don't anyway. I don't understand what they are. I've had them in the game. I don't understand how to do them, how to operate them, so I don't do them. And it also, the one above says you're not allowed to use edited mods or anything that can edit or non-giants mods. So I can't have thingy controlling to edit the fields with. I have got it in the background just in case something does go very wrong. because this is a map that isn't out yet. It's in trial mode. I've got in case stuff goes very wrong, I have got it in the background, but it's not in the game, in the gameplay. If I need it, I put it in, I put things right, and I go back. But it's not in the game. Anything that says Matsy isn't me. Says you can't choose rules, you can't change rules when needed. So I don't. What I do is I discuss with Roy that this is the change I want to make before I start, and then he'll agree to them, and then I start it, and then that's the rules. No matter what happens throughout the challenge, that's the rules. And as you just seen, I must pay 5,000 back per month for the loan, at least. Challenge goes. This is changed from what he put to what I put. I think my way's slightly harder. He thinks his way's slightly harder. But he goes, I can't make it even harder than that. I'm going, I'm like, no, fucking hard enough as it is. Most importantly, regardless whether you're playing single player or multiplayer, the challenge is completed as soon as you no longer are in debt and have. His rule is 10 million. His rule's 10 million. My rule is 1 million. And the reason why it's 1 million is because of the rest of what I'm about to tell you. You are not allowed to sell your fields to get that money back. That's his bit. Here's my bit, which I've added on. All vehicles for contracts must be purchased. So everything in that contract list, if it's there to be bought, I got to buy it. So it means something for login, something for cutting the logs down, which I've already got. I've already got a chainsaw. I've already got a log trailer. Potato harvester, this harvester, that harvester. I think that's more money than 10 million once you get all the vehicles in. And he's also put each farmyard you own must have one animal pen on it. I've got 2 with a minimum of 100 animals in, not horses. So you can have 100 chickens and it'll count. 100 pigs and it'll count. 100 cows, 100 sheep and it'll all count. But for every farm you own. We've only got the one farmyard in here, and that's all I'm going to have. So I've already fulfilled that part. So literally all I have to do for the challenge now is get my bank balance down to 0 for owings, up to 1 million in the green, and buy all the equipment. That's the hard bit, buying all the equipment. It's buying equipment that I want to use. So stuff like the single beet harvester is something that I'm never ever going to use. Why? Because it's boring as fuck. What? Am I wrong? No.
No.
So I'm never going to buy this because it's boring. I mean, even this one, that's a single row harvester. No, I'm never going to buy it. So it'll be this one, 637,000. Spinach harvester, 635,000. Bean harvester, 400,000. There's nearly 2 million already in 3 harvesters. There's 2 and a bit million with a pea harvester. There's onions on this map. And onions, if you do onions properly, it requires that, and that. There's 700,000. So I think I'm spending more than I kind of have to beat his 10 million. Anyway, we're 2s down. So I'm going to just quickly head back to farm, get to the next day, and then carry on working. So that's the rules. We're going to sleep till 7 because I've already got a job lined up. And there we go. And we shall carry on ploughing. After we do the ploughing, guys, we'll probably go do some more log transport because it's the most money for a contract I think is in the game. Well, not in the game, but certainly on this map. 5,000 a time is definitely the time it takes you to do them and time it takes for you to earn 5,000 doing field work is it's like, yes, it's good money. You guys over on YouTube, thank you very much for popping in today. I think it's an all-time high for YouTube, to be fair. 14 of you over there watching. Thank you very much. Means a lot. Don't forget, guys, if you're enjoying what you're seeing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It's absolutely free. It's not like you got to pay for the subscribe button on YouTube. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button as well. Anything you can do really makes the algorithm work for me. And just helps me to get seen by a lot more people. I appreciate your time going through, going to play a little. No problem, mate. Try a few maps. If you, for the advice for people you doing new maps, don't just go onto the map, spend 5 minutes on it and go, it's not for me. I've done it with a few maps where I've been on it for 5 minutes, gone, it's not for me. And then I've actually played the map for a couple of days and it's grown on me. So give it time. You can't just say this map's for you after 5 seconds of play. I mean, if you don't like American maps with the, obviously the field sizes being fucking humongous, then you're going to realize it straight away. But if you're the kind of person who likes the smaller maps, but you don't think whether the field layout, the lanes and shit are for you, you need to play it a bit. A couple of days of play, at least. I mean, the Polish map, when I played that in 22, literally I went on it. The guys will tell you. I went on that map and went, that shit. And then I literally made myself play it on a 0 to hero. And I actually like it. Oi, oi, hello, Brax, mate. How you doing? I actually like it. And the reason why I like it is because not so much the field shapes, because the field shapes are kind of boring on that map, but some of the field orientations of the hills and stuff, especially the top right hand corner where it goes up the hill. When I first started playing that on a 0 to 0, I literally on one of them fields had to come down the field side to side because the field was so steep. I'm good. Christmas Prezi sorted. Nice, mate. What have I got? He said I haven't got you. Fuck all. Well, you said Christmas Prezi sorted. I thought you bought me something. I know, I'm a cheeky git, but that's why you come and say hello. I'm a big map type of guy, but I also like smaller maps with different angles and approaches. You've got a farm stick. You'll send me some code. Cheers, mate. One thing I'll say with the farm stick, guys, and this is nothing against the farming stick, because all of them have it, or most of them have it, or most of them develop it. They've got a few weak points, but as long as you're willing to play around those weak points, it's still a very good buy. And the weak point, I'll tell you what the weak points are. The hi-hat stick, just here. I mean, you can't see it, but and I'm not prepared to show you because otherwise you'll see me in semi-nude, and that's not allowed. But on the top of the main stick, there's a little thumb stick, which is your looking around stick. That can develop stick drift, and it doesn't matter how new they are, and even if you replace them, which one of our guys has done, replaced that whole bit, and he still gets stick drift. So yeah, that can be a thing. So I literally don't use that to look around anymore. The other thing that is slightly weak is the twist. So the main stick, you can twist it for functions. That is oversensitive. I mean, really oversensitive. So I don't use that, which is why I've got the Icon City buttons. So literally when I twist the grab arm, I'm doing it via my Icon City button, not the stick. Bogan Beast, yo, how you doing? So that's the only two things that is really down with the Farm Sim stick. Otherwise, it's an excellent bit of kit. Really is for farming. I don't know what I'd do without it now. I really don't. I use it that often with my farming that I really don't know how I'd farm without it. Same as my Icon City buttons. I really wouldn't know where to start farming without the Icon City buttons or the farm stick. Bought a horse today, named him Mayo. Because Mayo... Oh, that's stupid. And that's why I'm laughing. And named him Mayonnaise. Right, it's doing some coating. Not really got a very good cultivator, but we got again. We got to keep that. I think I bought that in August, September. I think we bought that in September, so we got to keep it till September before we can upgrade. I mean, the good thing is with this map, guys, is you don't need a very big upgrade to have it OP on the map. Really don't. Because of how the fields are, you really don't need a very big implement to be like full power in it. I think we'll take them eggs to be sowed as well today. And we've got that grass field to do as well. On our farming turnaround. So I'll go do that in a minute. Although we've got them logs to do. Unless you want to do that grass field after you finish. And I'll go do them logs to earn some money. Just make it in the hay and put it in the bale shed. Unless the cows actually need it. Told you guys, I'm actually enjoying using a normal plow. That don't mean when I finish the challenge mode, I'm not going to go straight back to the GT plow. Because I probably will. Because it's a lot easier to fucking use. Plus, when you're making fields with it, it's a lot easier to use because you've got a straight line to work with when you're making fields. So I think that's the easiest part with the so-called GT plow is to, you know, when you build your own fields, because it's a straight line, you can really kind of build what you want with it. Whereas with these kind of normal plows, shall I say, it's a bit harder because you really have to think about the angle of where the whole plow is going to dig in. I mean, I've not tried it, make a field with these, but just by what I'm doing now, you know, if I move forward, even that back one is digging into the ground, and you've got to sort of use that to your kind of, I suppose, to your advantage. Guys, that's DJ Pat done and dusted with his awesome 80s. In a second, you'll have Mark with requests from 1990 to 1999 for the first hour, and then 2000 to 2009 second hour. So don't forget to get your requests in. !SR-request followed by title and artist. Morning, Armpit. How you doing, mate? How is everybody? I'm good. Quite good, I think. He's on the farm with me. Good chat, GG's.
Sorry, I'm seeing you in another world.
Uh-huh. He's pushed his mic away again.
Leaning back in the chair.
Oh, he's chilling. He's chilling. If you didn't hear him, guys, he's chilling. He's leant back in his chair. Dangerous thing to do, that is, if you're slightly tired leaning back in the chair. Especially if you've got a nice comfy computer chair.
With a back massage and footstool. Oh yes.
There he is. Right. Let's find the gate over there and we'll do the headlands. Again, 5 headlands. I don't know why 5 headlands. I could probably do this field with like 3. So I might just change it to 3 next field we do. Next field we do ploughing for, we might change it to 3. I think I could fit it in. Not a problem. Oh, I didn't look at the fucking second-hand store, did I? Oh, we got stone pickup. Stone pickup at 19 grand. Trouble is, it means that, well, I suppose we could just come back to the farm with it.
There is stone picking contracts on there.
Yeah, I might buy that then. Just standard. That's the deal. So the stone picker, guys, that is, I don't know where it is normally. That would have been normally, where is it? Is it miscellaneous?
No. Oh.
No.
Oh. Oh.
I can't find it.
Keep going.
Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. I see it. So that's normally 56,000. We just bought it for 18. Hey mate, been trucking? I truck every day, mate. It's push month. So after farming's done, I'll be straight in the truck. Well, given a little bit of time, I'll be straight in the truck to do my 2,000 miles on an off day. Off day, I get in 2,000 mile on a streaming day. For trucking, I'm 5,000 miles. To be honest, I'm hitting the goes rather easy. Takes a bit of time. I am hitting my goes rather easy. It's my own set goes. So until I hit my goal, my big objective of 75k this month, I'm trying to do 5k on a streaming day, 2k on a non-streaming day. So I truck every day. It's just my personal set go. And like I say, I'm hitting it rather easy. So I say rather easy. The 5k days are a little bit harder. But the 2k days is just like one job. So we're having a lot of fun with it. You know, the 2k days, I can literally go Villa San Giovanni up to Oslo, no pins, and it's over 2k. But I don't. I add the pins in for an extra couple of 100 miles. Wolfboy 1968, thank you very much for the follow, much appreciated. Wolfboy, do you know I used to be called, used to be known as the Wolf Man? Yep, back in my CB days. I know, I'm fucking old. Fuck off, you don't say a fucking word. Yeah, back in the old CB days, I used to be known as the Wolfman, not because of Top Gun. For another reason, which I'm not allowed to tell you. TOS. And yeah, when I started streaming, I was also known as the Wolfman, but decided to make my name like a bit personable. I don't know whether that's a word, but it is now. So we're now known as Mad Matt. Bit of background about myself there. Used to a lot of simcades as well. When I kind of got into streaming seriously. So a lot of Forza Horizon, Forza Motorsports on Xbox. But now I've moved to PC. It's a lot of kind of chilled games that you can chill out and play for a few hours, like farming, trucking. Ooh, Forza? I haven't played Forza for ages, mate. And some people are telling me if I got it for PC now, I'd have to buy Xbox Pass as well to play it on Steam. And I was like, really? That's not worth it. And I think some of my tracks and tunes and inks are still on Forza Horizon 5. But I'm not. I'm kind of gone past them now. The simcade. So I want to. When I race now, I want to race. I don't want to. I want to use my wheel. And on Forza Horizon, you really can't. I say you can't. You can because I did, but only really on road races. Never really worked properly on off-road races. I don't know. There was something in it that it felt like the steering wheel inputs were just too sensitive. So if you hit the brake or you hit the handbrake or something, you just span the car, and it was. If you're racing on an online session, you go from maybe first to last in seconds, and you can't catch up. So that's just a waste of time. But I have done some crazy stuff on Forza. I mean, there's videos of me doing 50 laps of Goliath on Forza Horizon 4. And if you know the Goliath track, you will know it's a fucking long track. Took me 8 hours to do those 50 laps. I wanted to do it in a high-powered car, but they chose like a GT1 car, which isn't so bad. I mean, I was orbiting in about, what was it, about 9 minutes 50 a lap. But with the, what car was it? The Ferrari Evo, I could have done it in a 7-minute lap. That's how fast that car is, that Ferrari Evo. I could have done it in a 7-minute lap, but the viewers chose that I did it in a GT1 car, and that's what I did it in. In fact, when I did it, one of the regular viewers come in and said, look, if I sub to you, how many subs would it take for you to do a lap in reverse? So I said, I don't know. At the time, I wasn't very popular on Twitch for viewers and stuff, so I went, yeah, 10 gift subs will do it. And after I did my 50 laps, I went out in the P90, the 3-wheel car, and I reversed the whole fucking track. And it took me like 20 minutes. And I think one of my clips is still that. Me going backwards in the P250. I also did it in the Hoonigan with a reverse tune on it. And did it in 8 minutes. That was fun, that was. Doing it in the Hoonicorn truck with a reverse tune on it. 150 mile an hour in reverse that thing could do. Fucking amazing. So, I think Quiet's finished that contract. So if you move on to that grass field that we've got to do. And then see if the cows need anything to eat once you're done. And I'll go do that other logging contract and that'll get us a bit of money again. I mean, the trouble is with the stone contract is it's worth a little bit of money. The downside is we've got no trailer to port in. Well, I say I don't know whether. Well, I don't know whether that trailer that we got is kind of low enough. It might be. The size taken off. It might be. Certainly says it takes stones. Well, that's that done. Right, where are we going? I'll accept both of them in. Unless there's another ploughing contract close by. Hoeing. Oh, there's a nice hoeing contract. Jesus. Spraying, stone picking. Nice stone picking contract. Like I say, just for something different, I might just dump this off and go up and grab that stone picker actually, and do that. Right, where are we on the map? Yeah, let's do that. We've just got a stone picker. We're there, so we've got to go round and yeah. We also need a little bit of a clean. Tractor's a little dirty. Got enough fuel, we don't need to fuel up yet. Like I say, we don't repair every time either. Whoop. Wait till it gets down and starts affecting the tractor, and then we'll start repairing. Or about halfway. So when you get to windrowing, that windrower I got, you can change the work mode so it rows left, right and center. You just got to lift it each time when you change it. And I think it's a lot easier to use than the 4-fan. So I'm hoping this login transport in a minute, after we get this stone one out of the way, is in behind the potato processing, because last time we did it, it was in between the trees, and we told Roy about it, and he said yeah, we fixed it, but we haven't had it back up there yet to see whether it spawns in the same place or not. I really need to turn that one down. Wow, that thing was loud. Oh yeah, guys, on the new route that we do on Euro Truck, there's a guy that's walking around with a Karcher like this, isn't there? On the side of the road. My theory is he's got a version that that can suck the water itself rather than being fed by a tap. That's a lovely looking tractor. It's not bad, mate. It's not bad. I'm not sure whether this is the more powerful one or not, but yeah, we've got one of these is more powerful than the other. One I paid like 64,000 for. I think that's the one that Quiet's got. And the more powerful one I paid like 106,000. Yeah, it's a lot of jobs. Right, I'm gonna go up and get the stone picker. When you finish taking everything off that field, you just grass roll it to re-fertilize it. Looked yesterday, he was painting the white lines Oh, okay, was he? When we went past him yesterday, he looked like he was just, I don't know, messing about with the power wash. The one thing I like about the Vultures, guys, the Vultures, is the ability to spin your seat around and drive backwards as if you're driving forwards. Oh, he was painting lines with a washer. Maybe he was taking the lines back off the road. You know, maybe somebody missprayed him. He was trying to power wash the thing off the lines. Don't think that'll quite work though, not even with that diesel power wash. I know they're pretty powerful, but I don't think it would take road paint back off the road. So I'm hoping doing this stone contract, it'll allow us to keep the stones and we can take them back down to the farm production and put them through the lime, put them through to make lime. I had to be curious when I heard it was on stream. Boatsy, good morning. How you doing? Guys, if anybody's wondering where Minute 09 Gaming is, he's a little busy at work. He sends his apologies. He'll be back as soon as he possibly can. Just a lot going on IRL at his workplace. And when he gets home, he's absolutely shattered at the moment. So he will be back. Yeah, he will be back. And he's just very tired at the moment. Day to day. I mean, he was a little bit anxious, saying that, you know, when he does come back, he might be a little bit too nervous to press the button. And I said to him, look, just give me a shout. We'll dual stream it. That will take some of the pressure off of you. And, you know, after that, obviously, the day afterwards, you can crack on. That'll give you your confidence back. Not a problem. And he was like, yeah, that's a good plan. Yeah. We are just coming up to the shop. And there's the stone picker, and the field that we're doing is actually just down road. Just down road it is. All good? How are we? I'm good, mate. I'm good. I think quiet's good, although he's quiet.
Yeah, I'm alright.
There you go. He's all right. He's just leant back, vibrating. Is so silly. Going square-eyed.
Back from hip.
Hey, Wolf. Wolf with his tame entrance. Morning. He likes to change it up every so often, peoples. He likes to change it up so I don't predict that he's coming in and scaring the living shit out of me. Yep. I know, mate. I know. My cover is blown. Well, I don't think it was even freaking even much for cover. All the best of us do it that way. Well, maybe. It didn't exist to begin with. Well, you could be right. Just think, guys, if somebody buys a Stream News cards any packs of Stream News cards right now, I'll have to give away some packs because we're like 31 and 15. We're like 46 viewers in on 2 platforms, so I'd have to give packs away just for somebody spending €1. I have a feeling I've got the weaker tractor on power because he's struggling a little bit with this stone picker. Now, because we don't quite have a trailer, well, at least I don't think we have a trailer, what I might do is just drag our trailer out when I get back to the farm. If this thing fills up rather quickly, I might just take a run back to the farm, see if we can unload into our trailer that we have, and if it does, then I can bring the trailer up, of course. If it doesn't, then we need to buy the stone trailer at some point, because we don't want to be out stone picking fields and have to go back to the farm halfway through a contract. That's just a waste of time. Well, once again, guys, thank you very much for joining me today. It's much appreciated. I love bringing you content as much as kind of you guys like watching. There's no great success story about what I'm doing on the farm to make money. It's just hard work. It's a lot of hard work. A lot of just getting down, getting into it, and just smashing contracts out. Absolutely smashing contracts out. Picking the right contracts to do as well. That's the thing. You know, you can't just go, oh, let's do that contract, because some contracts don't make you any money. Like fertilizing contracts barely make me a thing, because you got to pay for the fertilizer. Bella, thank you very much for buying 10 packs, which means, guys, I have to give packs away. So, with saying that, guys, who should we do first this time? We normally do YouTube first. Let's do Twitch first. So, guys, here's a code. 10 fastest people will get a pack each. 10 fastest people get a pack each. So there's the code for YouTube. I only post these once, guys. There's the code for YouTube and Twitch. Like I say, 10 fastest people to click that link will get a pack each. So yeah, thank you to Bella for buying 10 packs. And yeah, now the giveaways are active till Monday. So the giveaways will last till the stream on Monday, and then Tuesday the reset. Yeah. Thank you. Very kind of you. And if you do get cards, guys, they do last forever. Unless the cards are, those cards are like unpopular and I choose to dismantle them and get rid of them. Thank you. And we're nearly full. We're not even halfway through the fucking thing yet, and we're nearly full. All right, morning. How you doing, bro? So in a minute, guys, we're going to take this back to the farm. We're going to drag the trailer out if Quiet's not using it. I think he's in the grass field, so he shouldn't be using it. We'll try and pour this in our trailer because I want to see whether we have to buy another trailer. If we don't need to buy another trailer, I think. Oh, there we go. Right, let's take this back to the farm, offload it. Why are we taking this back to the farm, guys? Because we can make lime out of it. Where the fuck is the exit? Where's the exit? Oh, over there. Okay, we found it. Yeah, we're not even halfway through as well. I might have to, if it goes in our trailer, I might have to bring it up. We'll see. It's a long travel though, back to farming and back up again, but has to be done. Has to be done.
I'll bring the trailer to the entrance of the farm.
Cool. Thank you. Or even in the BGA area somewhere with plenty of space.
Yeah,
Ball of fun. Oh, Thursday.
oh, I'll put a bag of 3 tits.
Thanks. High-powered person. The repairing, I'm guessing, is the stone picker because we bought it second hand for a nice price. I mean, it was what, 18,000. We should have paid 56.
In the BGA now.
Cool, thank you. Have we got enough room to get by? Whoa, no. Whoa. Yeah, okay. Couple more fields, guys, and we'll have enough. What does zombie do? Just brings. I think it's just a zombie face that goes. Bleh. It's about to get cheesy, apparently. Oh, entrance with Rod Stewart song. Right, so he's put the trailer in there. So we'll see if we can put the stones in it. There you go, Quite's heading the field now. Right, can we? Can we pour this in there? That's the question that I would like to know. Yeah. Oh, yes, we can. Fuck yeah, we can. We've got to get really close. They've gone in. Brilliant. We don't need to buy another trailer. We just need to get really fucking close. Okay. That's super. Means I can take that trailer up in a second. I haven't checked the cows for a while. I'm guessing they're going to need some feed. I say cows, buffaloes. I know I said I wouldn't use buffaloes again, but we're doing a 0 to hero, and buffalo milk is good money. I mean, really good money. I mean, yeah, it's so good money, it's almost as much as bull sperm is worth. It's such good money. Poor analogy, I know, but hey. That's not milk? What, buffalo milk? Oh, game thinks it is. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Like I say, if you're doing like a 0 to hero playthrough, you want something to make you a lot of money, that's one of the ways. That is one of the ways. Also, if you're allowed to use, say, Veteran Modding's Granny's Knitwear and you've got sheep, there's another good way to make money. You know, just put your sheep's wool in the Granny's Knitwear. Comes out as clothing. And if you're on like normal difficulty or easy difficulty, it's normally like 20,000 a pallet when it comes out. Minimum 20,000 a pallet. Don't know what it is on normal, which we're on now. And then obviously I don't know how much it goes down to when you put it on hard either. Right, we're back in the field. We need an outside view here so we know where we were. Oh, Turtle Power from the original Turtle films. And you know, some of you are going, there was original Turtle films? Yeah, 3 of them. Secret of the Ooze. I think that was the second one, actually, wasn't it? Turtles Secret of the Ooze. But it's the original Turtle films anyway. The third one, they go back to old school China. Or Japan, rather. China, Japan, one of them anyway. They go back in time. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was your upbringing. I remember when they wouldn't let us say fucking ninja in the UK. Was it ninja they wouldn't let us say? They changed it. They changed the name of it slightly. And we couldn't say one of the words. Of course, it's all right now, but Armpit hair gifting 1 pack. Armpit hair's gifted 1 community pack. Guys, if you want to complain, if you want to go grab that pack that Armpit hair's just gifted, much appreciated, and thank you very much, Armpit hair, for gifting a pack to the community. So if you're here just a second ago, you know I gave 10 packs out randomly for the first 10 people that click the link. They're still available if you haven't already clicked the links. I'm not going to put the links in again. I've only put them in the once. And there's also a pack there for somebody to go claim from Armpit hair as well. They changed mutant to mutated. Was that the word that they changed, was it? Okie dokie. Okay, I'll just do what I can see then. Computer, start a timer for 5 minutes. Well, you're slow then.
Yeah. She's being a pain, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
I brought the trailer up for you.
Thank you. But yeah, if you haven't seen the old Turtle films, guys, go and watch them. They were great little films. I mean, they were slightly under budget on how much the studios had to as a budget to make them. But they were good films, good fun films.
How the hell do you get in it? Oh, no.
Oh, now he's playing for Fresh Prince.
No, that was a TV show.
My luck got flipped out upside down, but I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there and tell you how I became a prince of a town called Bel Air.
Yeah. My mum shipped me off to my aunt and my uncles.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is when I spend most of my days. So I don't know every word. Born and raised on the playground is where I spend most of my days.
One day I was up to no
Some people.
good.
You guys ever up to no good? Started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got one little fight. My mom got scared and said, "You move you and your auntie and uncle in Bel Air." Shredder and his Foot Clan and the Secret Ooze. Was that number 1? The Secret Ooze, then the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, which was also live action like the previous movie. This sequel uses all the effects company for all the turtles instead. Jim Henderson, the creator shop, due to this the lower budget and the designs of the turtles feel a lot less convincing, which contributed in part to the dwelling interest compared to the 1990s original. Yeah, exactly. The newer remake had a totally different story, which didn't often like from the Secret Ooze. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I like the older films, but I like what they did to the newer films, giving them all like a real, I mean, especially Raph. Raph in the newer films has got a real fucking attitude problem, and I love it. You know, a real teenage fucking, you know, we've got to get in there, we've got to do some shit, we've got all these abilities, and we need to help more people and stuff. I think it's great. That attitude. Oh, Ice Ice Baby. He's playing some fucking banging stuff this morning. I can do this one in karaoke, and I have done lots. Collaborate and listen. I suspect more brand new invention, something. Grasp a hold of me tightly, blowing it low from daily and nightly. Will ever stop? Turn off the lights, and I'll glow. It's one of them songs that you do have to know the words to. You can't read it on karaoke. They just go blah, 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 blah. The newer films I do like, but not the backstory. It changed. Yeah, and Michelangelo was just too goofy and accident prone. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, I mean, I like Raph's attitude, but like you say, Mikey's attitude and the clumsiness is just a bit over the top, isn't it? So we can't pick up any more stones because we completed the contract. Alexa, computer stop. Yeah, he's a bit too stupid, Michelangelo. I mean, he always has been the goofy, stupid one, but in the newer ones, he was a bit too much. I get you on that one. That's right. Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, definitely they've all got little attitude kind of quirks to them, which is very teenage-esque, and they did that very, very well. Ice Ice Baby was also in Teenage... Yeah, wasn't it in the first one when they break into the nightclub and he's singing Ice Ice Baby and then he changes it to Turtle Power or something? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, when they first break in, he's actually singing Ice Ice Baby, and then he sings something else. And I think it's Turtle Power. So we'll take the stone picker back, we'll get it repaired, see how much it's going to take to repair it. We won't accept the contract in until we bring the stones back, because we don't want the stones to disappear until we get them in the production. And then that will virtually be the end of stream, I think. Another song that's fun for karaoke is Baby Got Back, but again, you need to already know the words. See, when I sing karaoke, Bella, I mainly do 90s country songs. Go Ninja Go, yes. I like Casey Jones and the Honky Stick. Yeah. So when I sing karaoke, I mainly do Garth Brooks, Alan Jackson, Brooks and Dunn, and a few others. That's my forte when it comes to karaoke songs. So yeah, if I can get up to the meetup in October next year, what's your favorite karaoke song to sing? A song that I don't need to think about singing, that I enjoy singing it because it's one of these songs that gives you good uplift, is A to B's Killer. So it's the same as the Adamski's Killer, but A to B just, I don't know, give it a few more beats a second. And what's your least favorite to sing? Ooh, I don't know. I don't really have any least favorite ones to sing. What the fuck is that? Did you knock over the washer?
Oh, jeez, yeah, sorry.
It's only 1,000 to repair.
Why isn't this picking it up?
So yeah, my least favorite. My least favorite. I mean, I don't really sing anything that I hate. But what I hate more than anything with karaoke is people singing songs that they know they can't sing. And there's artists which I don't think anybody could do unless they can actually sing properly, like Whitney Houston, like Michael Jackson. You know, songs that, you know, if people ain't got the right voice for, they shouldn't even fucking try. But I when I do karaoke, I sing very much within myself. There's a few songs which, yeah, Mariah Celine, you know, you get the gist of what I'm talking about. You know, there's a lot of artists out there which should not be, unless you got the voice for it, you should not do. I do a bit of what's his face, Dear Darling. I do that one in karaoke. Ollie Murs, yeah. I do a couple of Spandau Ballet songs, Gold and True. And like I say, when I sing through the mic, when I stream, a lot of the time I'm suppressing the power of my voice so that I don't wake the wife up. Although sometimes I do, because, like I say, my voice is quite powerful. So when I'm trying to sing at a dumbed voice, which doesn't come through stream very well. Right, so we're just going up to get the trailer, guys, and then I don't think we'll have much time to do anything else after that. We'll just quickly check the animals, maybe take those eggs up and sell them wherever, and yeah. But yeah. I used to run my own karaoke. You're not singing from the diaphragm. No, that's correct. And I used to run my own karaoke, and on one particular venue, I know this is quite big-headed of me, but it's absolutely true. On one particular venue, there was like 6 or 8 people that used to come to the bar that used to just come there to listen to me sing. Because they really liked 90s country. I love 90s country. I think it's probably the best. When I want to chill out and listen to some stuff and sing along a bit, yeah, 90s country does it for me all the time. Singing and sitting is difficult to do. Yeah, it is. You really got to. I used to play drums and tuned percussion. Yeah. It's one of the things I was good at school, percussion, because apparently the teacher said I had timing. Now, at a young age, I didn't know what that meant, timing. I do know what it means now, but back then I had no clue. But apparently I had timing. Nice country is relaxing to me. Yeah, I mean, a lot of it's quite relaxing. I like sort of like the speeded up songs, like we went with Garth Brooks, stuff like Ain't Going Down Till the Sun Comes Up and stuff like that. I like that kind of better. My favourite song that I like singing at Garth's is the Ode stuff. And The Night I Called the Old Man Out, that's a good song for me as well. Do you do Chris Hines? No, I've heard of him. Only because Garth did a album of his songs, didn't he? In about 2001-ish. Was it Chris Hams or Chris Calms? One or the other.
I'm gonna have to shoot my brothers here.
You're gonna have to do what, mate?
Shoot.
You're gonna have to shoot. Yeah, no worries. How much of that food did you get done?
Just gotta bail it.
Sweet, thank you.
The baler is on the tractor.
Go.
Right, but I'll catch you later.
No worries. Thanks for your help today.
No worries.
Guys, that's one quiet helping me out on the farm today. Making me a lot of money. or making the farm a lot of money. With the work that he was doing, he did do 3/4 of that grass field, which I'm going to have to finish now before, not before we say goodbye to you, but before I come out of the farm to do my truck drive. Haynes, yeah. Okay, so yeah, so he, Garth did that like album of his songs. It's a shame because he's actually coming to the UK next year, and the tickets were so expensive I couldn't afford them. Not a chance. They were like when we finally got into like Ticketmaster, they were like £300 a ticket. So I was like, no. And then the wife come in and went, oh, who is it? Cooper's coming to the UK as well. Do you want to see if you can get tickets for him? And I was like, what? And yeah, we missed tickets on that. They sold out like straight away. Literally went zip, gone by. So these are going up here to make lime, and then we'll collect that contract in. Mr. Nightmare Gaming TTV, thank you very much for your sub, dude. That's 22 months of tier 1. GG's, dude. So they're going to make some lime. Now, I'm not sure, guys, but the other day at the end of the month, and I'm not sure if this is a thing or not a thing, because the manure is so close, I'm not sure whether it automatically took the manure from the manure bay straight into the production at the end of the month or the start of the month. I'm not sure whether it did it or not. Yeah, there is another pallet there to go up as well. We'll do that as well. Come on, turn. There we go. Now we'll turn back. Now that's going to miss the post. So, like I said, guys, so I did have the extension on this trailer, but with the trailer field limit turned on, there was no point. It only filled it up to the standard amount anyway. So, yeah, there was really no point in having the extension on because it wasn't filling it up to there. So we just have to remember that when we buy other trailers, if we buy other trailers, because yeah, that'll be a thing. So hopefully quiet's gone. And oh, quiet, do you mind getting the fuck out of there? Really? Right, quiet, you're in the tractor now. I had to boot him out of the tractor. But morning, Nightmare TTV, how you doing, buddy? We'll pick that up as well at some point. Okay, you didn't windrow it. Not that one. Must be down here. So yeah, our original tractor, guys, is now a front loader. Right, so what we'll do with this is we'll unpack it. That was tight. We'll unpack it. And then we'll have it come out just on the right-hand side. We need to wait till it's unpacked. And we'll quickly try and show you this. This is a very good bit of kit. So work mode. That'll shove it all that way. So now when I go down and start a wrap, there we go. We can just fly around and get all the grass in the field. So anything cut extra now is in within the field markers. Come on, push by, push by, push by. Thank you. And then what we'll do is once we do the next lot of rows, we'll do a center row, and then we can do the rows for the baler to pick up. Come on, pick that bit up. I know I'm wrestling with the tractor for a tiny bit of fucking grass, guys, or a tiny bit of hay, but you know, every bit counts. That 1 litre of hay that I got back onto the field might be what it takes to make an extra bale. It's the way I kind of think, and I've thought since FS19. You know, every strand of bale counts. All right, let's just push that up to there. Now to change it from that to center, you have to lift it up, turn it off, go to center. And now when you turn it back on again, it now rows center. And there we go. So what we'll do is we'll just create a turning point. Well, we'll do that in a minute. We'll get the ups and downs done first. And then we'll create a center point. We'll create a turning point. But guys, it's nearly time to raid out. Let's see if Fab's on yet. Yes, he's on. So we're going to raid out, guys. We're going to do a live raid out while we're busy doing stuff. Thank you for coming by today. You guys on YouTube have been awesome. You guys on Twitch have been even better. So hopefully we'll even out at some point. If you've given anything towards the stream today, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Every little helps. Don't forget, guys, you guys on YouTube, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button, and chat in the chats. It just helps the algorithm, helps me get seen by more people. But for now, you guys on YouTube, I'm going to say love you, bye. You guys on Twitch, hang about. We're going to raid out.